morning, everybody. This is Kevin Cahill and Farmer Hughes. Oddly enough.
Again?
On this Sunday morning, and we join you from the sumptuous studios of WTBR Pittsfield Community Radio 89.7 in Pittsfield and 88.1 SBR in Lee. Good morning, Farmer.
Good morning, Kevin. And good morning, everybody out there in Radio Land, or Irish Land, as you might say.
Irish Radio Land.
Irish Radio Land.
Yeah.
How was everybody's week, and how was yours?
It was fine.
It was a cool Wednesday.
It was a cool Wednesday. Yeah.
So hopefully the week finishes out. I hope our week finishes out nice.
Is it supposed to get warmer?
It's supposed to, like, during next week sometime. So,
okay.
As of tomorrow starting.
Well, while we're waiting, we're going to be listening to the O'Neill sisters. We're going to be hearing from Josephine Marsh. We're going to be hearing from the Wolf Tones, as well as the UCD Choral Scholars. How about you, Farm?
Well, today I'd like to do one of my favorite bands, the Narrowbacks, the Rumjacks, and the O'Reillys and the Patty Hats.
Oh, yes. I have them in my lineup for like 2 weeks from now.
Oh, well, then I won't. This way, let me get them over with now, then.
Okay, first up today, we're going to be listening to the O'Neill sisters.
It started
Gotta have the right buttons, right?
Much more than friends. We hung out a couple days and nights and kissed now and then. But the last time
So I
that I
was
saw you,
supposed to play
something
Black
in
Knob
us had
today.
changed. I could tell from how you touched me in a different
we
way.
had such a
And
hard
I
time
just
getting
didn't
old
want to
Black Knob.
leave you. I know you
real?
felt
Oh,
the
yes.
same.
Oh, my
'Cause
God.
you
You
said
need a
you
jackhammer.
counted days until you'd see
No,
me
I had an
again. You
excavator.
said- you
Oh, that?
said-
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought it was in the tank. No, it was in the-
No, it was on the ground.
And now I'm
And we
here
are
alone
cut
in
it all out.
Louisiana on a rainy summer night.
What was the
You
goal?
were beside me so we could go to your
In
music,
order to
play just
yeah,
right. And
Go
we could
4 or
walk
5
along Bourbon till we found a little bar that was playing the blues. And I could spend all of my life right there with you.
Because so many people have hit that pothole in the hot weather.
I used to be able to go about my day, and you would rarely cross my mind because you were so far away. But now you're in my every thought. I don't know what to do, because every boy that looks my way, I just compare them to you. You got me wishing I was kissing you and holding your hand, and all I'm wondering is when I'll get to see you again. Now I'm wondering,
Save your car.
when I'll see you again, 'cause now I'm here all alone in Louisiana on a rainy summer
I thought it was going to be like, it was a new judge. And he wanted
you
to
were
meet.
beside me so we could go to your
But that
music,
was
play just right, and we could walk along
Bobby's,
Bourbon
feeling
till
all
we found a little bar that was playing the blues.
In the dining room.
And I could spend
Did
all
living room
of
yesterday,
my
the dining room.
life right there with you.
He's playing around.
Nothing matters when I'm there right by your side.
It ain't delivered
What
yet.
could shatter
No, it's all the time. The title. I guess the car company don't have it.
Under the southern sky.
Oh, no. For someone else. Man. Only in man.
Okay.
If you want to go around, right?
No, it's technically math.
It started as
They
casual,
get the
not
title,
much more than
and
friends.
usually it
We
has
hung
the
out a
dealer's
couple
name on
days
it.
and nights and kissed now and
So,
then.
in
But the
Massachusetts,
last time
and
that I
they're
saw you,
really
something
long to get
in
another
us had
50
changed.
bucks
I could
free
tell from
comment.
how you touched me in a
Please.
different way. You said, you said, you
like,
said, you
Which
said, you
means
said.
you don't care who
You
had
said
it before
that you would
or
see me
anything.
again. But now I'm here all alone in Louisiana on a rainy
Reissue
summer
title
night.
for the fee of
You
50
were
bucks
there in
and a clean library.
California,
And I just said,
living out your life.
that's
When
what's
we walk along
I heard
Butterway
about it.
till we find a little bar that is playing the
They started it.
blues. So I
Remember
can
they-
spend
a while
all
ago.
of my
We should have gave
life
him
right there with
Oh,
you.
yeah, there's nice.
So I can spend all of my life right there with you. Spend all of my life right there with you.
Did he have to finance any of that?
What's that?
Did Bobby finance
They
any of
wanted him to.
that? And he didn't.
No, he did. He was like a $7,000.
Oh, in the title of the bank.
He just took out a token amount. I mean, because, I want him to, I don't think the car counts, but I'm paying, we're paying a huge amount. Like 10 grand.
I don't know if cars can be written.
I don't think so.
I honestly don't think so because it's got to be. It's hard to appreciate the value of this new
Oh, yeah, and quickly.
And for insurance, it just lowers the payout that you have for a brand new car. If it pays $50,000 for 10 minutes later, you get an accident. We're only going to give you 50.5.
Yeah.
You know, so, I don't think you can use that. Like if you bought another piece of property, or, for example, if you took, say you had a mortgage, and you took it, you paid off your mortgage, it's not that
may talk and write and boast about your Fenians and your clans, and how the boys from County Cork beat up the black and tans. And you a little codger who came out without a scar, his name is Paddy Mulligan, the man from Mullingar.
The peelers chased them out of Connemara for beating up the valiant Dan O'Hara. When Patrick came to Ballymote, he stole the parson's car and he sold it to the bishop in the town of Castlebar.
700 peelers couldn't catch him.
Catch him!
The king sent out another for to lash him.
Lash him!
When Patrick came to Dublin town, he stole an armoured car and he gave it to the IRA brigade in Mullingar. On Easter Monday morning, when the boys did hear the sound, well, Paddy raised the flag of war down in his native town. First he went to make his peace with dear old Father Marr, then went out and blew the barracks up in the calf of Mullingar.
The peelers chased them out of Connemara for beating up the valiant Dan O'Hara. When Patrick came to Ballymote, he stole the parson's car and he sold it to the bishop in the town of Castlebar.
700 peelers couldn't catch him.
Catch him!
The king sent out another for to lash him.
Lash him!
When Patrick came to Dublin town, he stole an armoured car and he gave it to the IRA brigade in Mullingar. And when Ireland takes its place among the nations of the world, our flag of orange, white and green to the four winds is unfurled. You read the Roll of Honour, you'll find with a Max Scar, Patrick Sarsfield Mulligan, the man from Mullingar.
The peelers chased them out of Connemara for beating up the valiant Dan O'Hara. When Patrick came to Ballymote, he stole the parson's car and he sold it to the bishop in the town of Castlebar.
Oh, 700 peelers couldn't catch him.
Catch him!
The king sent out another for to lash him.
Lash him!
When Patrick came to Dublin town, he stole an armoured car
and he gave it to the IRA brigade in Mullingar.
The Man from Mullingar by the Wolf Tones from their anthology of Irish song. And before that, we heard from Josephine Marsh from her album Music in the Frame with some reels, Tom Grancy's reel, The Castle, and The Stack of Pancakes.
Stack of pancakes.
That sounds like a delicious reel.
Oh, yes, it does.
And the first song opening up the show today was from the O'Neill sisters from their, the song is also dubbed the Louisiana song.
Louisiana.
Right. And it's also entitled Right There With You. So you got something lined up for us now,
Yeah,
Farm?
we're going to start this set off with the Narrowbacks.
Come all ye young rebels, and list while I sing. For the love of one's country is a terrible thing, and it banishes fear with the speed of a vein, and it makes a part of the patriot game. My name is O'Hanlon, and I just turned 16. My home is in Monaghan, the place I was weaned, and I learned all my life cruel England's to blame. So now I am part of the patriot game. This Ireland of ours has too long been free. 6 counties lie under John Bull's tyranny. So I gave up my boyhood to drill and train, and made me a part of the patriot game. They told me how Connolly was shot in a chair. His wounds from the fight and all bloody and bare. His fine body twisted, all battered and lame. They soon made me part of the Patriot game. In souls, and I wish that my rifle had given the same to those quaslings who sold out the Patriot game. Come on, ye young rebels, and listen while I sing. For the love of one's country is a terrible thing. It banishes fear with the speed of a flame, and makes us a part of the Patriot game, and makes us a part of the Patriot game.
Sweet, lovely Derry to fair London town. There is no fairer harbor all around can be found, as the children do wander as they play joy bells are ringing for the maid of Coolmore. The first time I saw her, she passed me by. The next time I saw her, she bid me goodbye. But the last time I saw her, she broke my heart sore, for she sailed out would blow the winds high, I would dark the skies, I would blow the winds higher, and the salt seas to roar on the day that my darling sailed away from for the shores of America, my love I'll go see, for it's there I know no one, and no one knows me, but if I do not find her, I'll return home no more. Like a pilgrim I'll wander for the maid of Coolmore. Like a pilgrim I'll wander for the maid of
There's naught but care on every hand, in every hour that passes o'er, that signifies the life of man. 'Twere not for the lassie's old. Green crow the rushes o'er, green crow the rushes o'er. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent were spent among the lassies old. The worldly race may riches chase, and riches still may fly them all. When at last they catch them fast, their hearts can ne'er enjoy them all. Crow the rushes up, green crow the rushes up. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent were spent among the lassies old. Around my dearie, oh, whirly cares and whirly men, may a gay topsy-turvy, oh. Green crow the rushes, oh, green crow the rushes, oh. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent among the lassies old. You so grave, you sneer at this,
You're not but senseless asses, oh, the wisest man the world e'er saw. He dearly loved the lassies, oh. Green crow the rushes, oh, green crow the rushes, oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent among the lassies, oh. Green crow the rushes, oh, green crow the rushes, oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent among the lassies, oh.
I hope everyone liked that. We listened to The Maid of Coolmore from the UCD Choral Scholars. And then
you're getting me to like this freaking University of Choral Scholars. They sound pretty good.
Well, they are actually, and if you buy the CD, well, when you buy the CDs, you get a new class every CD.
Right.
So they graduate and a new class comes in. So it's always interesting to hear how they're developing and what songs they pick out and that kind of thing. So that's always fun. So The Maid of Coolmore and Cherish the Ladies with Highway to Kilkenny. Ooh. And what did you do for us, Robert?
I started us off with the Narrowbacks, and the song was The Patriot Game. And that came off their album After Hours, EP, extended play.
Oh, okay. And what's up next? Do we know?
We're going to start this set off with the Rum Jacks.
Oh, good.
It's a loud one.
Okay.
To go in the wall of her, let's stick in a shinty bowl, the brick, the brack, the crack, and all. Let's call it an Irish pub. Caffrey's hard, Kilkenny, a pub, the Guinness, pint, the cabbage, crap, the I don't wanna be paddy trap. We'll call it an Irish pub. While all be fucked, to swear upon the holy book, the only crack you'll get is a slap in the air. While all be fucked, they'll off and burst your filthy mug if you draw one more shamrock in me beer. A beer, a dollar, we'll make him wear a shirt and colour with fire, bloody tri-colour and colour, an Irish pub. The Jaeger bombs and double shots, the underagers think it's toast. We'll spike the drinks and pay the cost, we got us an Irish pub. The quick one in the filthy dog, the parting glass across the lug of the lady, oh, the dirty dog, we got us an Irish pub. It's over to me, and over to you. We'll skip along the avenue, and who the hell is running through? We got us an Irish pub. While all be fucked, to swear upon the holy book, the only crack you get is a slap in the air. Well, I'll be fucked, I'll off and burst your filthy mug if you draw one more shamrock in me beer. Plasma screens, neon lights, carry fucking oaky nights. you swear upon the holy book, the only crack you'll get is a slap in the ear. Well, I'll be fucked, you'll up and burst, you filthy monk, if you draw one more shot, I'll give me beer. In the morning, Gary on, kiss me, I'm Irish. Molly Malone, a bunch of slant, you punk my only God is an Irish pub. Spike the punches, trick the willows, strike me up the rakes, and Malone a lift, he never ran so shallow, we got is an Irish pub. Well, oh, big fuck, you swear upon the holy book, the only crack you get is a slap in the ear. Well, oh, big fuck, the love of burst, you filthy mug, if you draw one more shot, or give me beer.
Was in the merry month of June, from me home I started, left the girls a tune. Sad and broken hearted, saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer. Me tears and grief to smother, then off to reap the corn. Leave where I was born, I cut a stout like horn to banish ghost and double and brand new pair of brogues. Rattled o'er the bogs and frightened all the dogs on the rocky road to double and on to 3 for 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to double and whack for Aldi-da. In Mullingar that night I rested limbs so weary, started by daylight next morning bright and early, took a drop of the pure to keep me heart from sinking. That's the paddy's cure when Aries on for drinking. See the lassies smile, laughing all the while at me curious style, but set your heart a bubble and asked if I was hired the wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road to double and 1 to 3 for 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road all the way to double and whack for Aldi-da. In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of view of that fine city, so then I took a stroll all among the quality bundle it was stole. In a neat locality something crossed me mind, when I looked behind no bundle could I find. Upon me stick a wobble inquired for the rogue, they said Mechanic Brogue wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin 1 to 3 for 5. Thump the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin whack for Aldi-da. From there I got away, me spirits never failing, landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. Captain at me roared, said that no room had he when I jumped aboard. The cabin found for Paddy down among the pigs. I played some hearty rigs, danced some hearty jigs, the water round me bubble and went off Holyhead. I wished myself was dead or better off instead, on the rocky road to Dublin 1 to 3 for 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin whack for Aldi-da. The boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, poor old Erin's Isle. They began abusing her army soul, says I, to Lely I let fly. Some Galway boys were by, and so I was a-hobbling with the loud hooray. They joined in the affray, and quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin 1 to 3 for 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin whack for Aldi-da. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin whack for Aldi-da.
That was a live song, Farmer,
Yeah.
as you could tell. And the name of the song that was live was The Lark. And it's from Moving Hearts and their Live in Dublin album. And we also heard from Dervish from their CD, The Great Irish Songbook with the Rocky Road to Dublin.
Yeah. And I started it out with the Rumjacks, an Irish pub song, and that was off their album, The Gangs of New Holland.
Well, today in Irish history,
Oh, history.
on October 15th, 1842, the first issue of The Nation was published. It was founded by Thomas Davis, John Blake Dillon, Charles Gavin Duffy. Davis was a Trinity-educated Protestant, born in Cork to a Welsh father and an Irish mother. Dillon, a Catholic, was from Ballydureen in County Mayo, really on the County Mayo-Roscommon border, now that I think of it. Duffy, another Catholic, was born in Monaghan, but he was educated in Belfast. All three were under the age of 30.
Wow.
And members of the Young Ireland movement, which grew out of Daniel O'Connell's Repeal Association, which sought, obviously, to repeal the Act of Union, and eventually seceding that association in 1847, which was the year O'Connell died. Young Ireland saw inspiration from France, and the title of the nation, the title The Nation, was a homage to the French newspaper Le National, which itself played a role in the February Revolution of 1848. From the outset, the nation made no secret of its political leanings. The prospectus in the first issue, written by Davis, stated, "Nationality is their first great object, a nationality which will not only raise our people from their poverty by securing to them the blessings of a domestic legislature, but inflame and purify them with a lofty and heroic love of country. A nationality which may embrace Protestant, Catholic, and Dissenter, which is Presbyterians, Milesian and Cromwellian, the Irishman of 100 generations, and the stranger who is within our gates." The first issue sold out, and soon the nation had a higher circulation than any other newspaper in Ireland. Huh. Davis was the main contributor, authoring 200 essays and editorials in the first year alone. And Duffy was the editor, Charles Gavin Duffy. Perhaps its most lasting influence was a song written by Davis, here we go, and published in 1844 entitled A Nation Once Again, which is really the unofficial national anthem of Ireland, which soon became synonymous with the growing Irish nationalist movement. Davis died in 1845, and the nation went through many iterations, that's an interesting word, before emerging with the Irish Weekly Independent in 1900. So that's today in Irish history.
Oh, nice.
We're going to hear something from you, Farm.
We are. We're going to hear the Rileys and the Paddy Hats.
I was roving out one evening as I came down through Portlaw. I walked into a dimly pub and suddenly I saw the cheeks, they were so rosy and golden was her hair. She had to be an Irish girl cause she looked so goddamn fair. She took me by her lovely hand and whispered in my ear, "I'll guide you up to heaven if you'll order me a beer." Seconds later I found myself beside this pretty lass, wanting thoughts in my head and a nail in my glass. Hey dear, come on, won't you spend another two? One for me and one for you. The truth is she will fill you up and ask you to pay. But I drink my pint and say fuck off, cause that's my Irish way. Was a little drunk, I went to take a piss. When I came back I saw two girls having a French kiss. The girls, they waved me nearer, could this really be? The Irish way is finally dawning on me. When we drank our final pint, the girls asked me to pay. They promised me to meet outside at Lower Castle's Way. When they left, I took the bill, the girls have set me up. They left me with an empty purse and sick to the gut. Hey dear, come on, won't you spend another two? One for me and one for you. Just as she will fill you up and ask you to pay. But I drink the wine and say fuck off, 'cause that's my Irish way.
Is it true you've been waiting for your chance to come? Is it true that you're coming down like soul on the wind? And have you brought the wisdom that we lost when found? Or have you brought the peace as balm for our wounds? Is it true you knew the answers when you were last here? There was no one in this land who couldn't hear. So bring us back the wisdom we were forced to let go. I'll bring us back the peace to feed our hungry souls. Is it true that you've come back? Is it true that you're here? Is it true after all this time the cycle's complete? And have you brought the wisdom that we had and lost? Or have you brought the peace that we've been aching for? Or can you bring the peace that we're all aching for? Or can you bring the peace that we're all aching for? Or can you bring the
And this is Kevin Cale and Farmer Hughes saying goodbye for another week. Please listen to our show again next week, and please listen to all the locally produced programming here at Pittsfield Community Radio, 89.7 WTBR-FM in Pittsfield.
And I wish everybody to have a great week. Be good, be kind, and keep your Irish eyes a-smiling.
Gurama Ugat Agustihi Shuhugan.